What's going on, guys? Chris Lynch here. Today we're going to cover how to make money with your real estate license. When you first get licensed, you're excited, you're ready to go, you want to make money with your real estate license, and you want to go make a lot of money. That's how I was when I first got started, and I wanted to find different ways to go, make money at this. So in this video, I'm going to cover a couple ways you can go out there and make money with your real estate license. And hopefully this helps some people generate some more cash flow for the real estate business. The fastest way I've learned, one of the fastest ways at least, to make money when you first get your real estate license is real estate rentals. And what that basically is instead of selling houses, you go out there and you market and you rent and you sell apartments. And I don't mean apartment buildings, I mean the actual units. You go find renters and you rent apartments out for landlords. And this is a valuable service. A lot of landlords want this service because it takes a lot of work to get a unit filled sometimes. And sometimes these apartment units sit vacant for a long period of time and they really need help getting these things marketed and rented. So that's where you come in. You come in there and you say, hey, Mr. Landlord, I want to help you rent this place out, and I want a fee for doing that. And most of the time, in the Northeast at least, where I am, you get the first month's rent. So if the apartment is $1,000 per month, you go get that apartment rented. You find a good renter for them that's a quality renter that's going to stay there for a little while, and you draw up a lease and you get them into the apartment, and when it's all said and done, you get $1,000. And you can usually turn these over pretty quick, and you can make pretty good money doing this. When I first started out, this is all I did. I went out and I found landlords and I rented their apartments. I worked with college rentals, I worked with all kinds of different rentals, and I made some pretty good cash flow doing it. And it was pretty quick cash. I didn't have to sit and wait for a house to sell. I didn't have to wait months to get, a buyer approved for a house. I didn't have to do any of that stuff there. I went out, I found landlords that needed their properties rented. I found good qualified tenants that had good income, good credit, and I put them in the apartments, and that was it. I made good money. I made $1,000, $800 at a time, and you do a couple of those a month and you're doing okay. What's the second way? There's a way you can go out, and it's called BPO. You become a BPO agent. Now, what do BPO agents actually do? What they do is they get these BPO assignments from the bank, and you go out there and you give a broker price opinion on a house. So the bank owns a house, it's usually a foreclosure, and you give a BPO on it. So you give your opinion on what you think the house is worth. You take a couple photos. Usually you take an exterior snapshot. Sometimes they want some interior photos, and you get paid between $50, $75, sometimes $125 to go out and do this. And the good thing about becoming a BPO agent is it's quick cash. You make fast cash. I mean, it's not giant amounts of money, but you can make some quick cash with your real estate license when you first start. You get really good at pricing houses, which can become valuable when you become a listing agent, which, by the way, that's where the big money is. And on top of that, you can also get connections with asset managers who need help selling REOs. Now that takes us to the third thing, becoming an REO agent. Now if you're shy and you're not necessarily the type of person that's going to go out and knock on doors or cold call or get out there and put yourself out there, this can be an avenue for you if you want to be a real estate agent but are a little more introverted. REO agents, what do? What they do is they take the asset manager's property. You get assigned these houses, they're foreclosures, and you sell them for the bank. And you're basically working on behalf of the bank, and you're selling these properties, and you don't have to go out there and cold call and so on and so forth. Once you build up enough connections with these asset managers, you can kind of become a household name for foreclosures, and they just send you these houses that need to be sold. I mean, they're not going to go out there and sell them. So they hire you, the licensed agent. You can make good money doing this, guys. There are people in my market that's all they do is sell REO. They don't go out there, they don't get new clients, they don't sell residential, regular people's houses. They go out there and they just deal with bank-owned properties. That's an avenue. Now, if you're a little less introverted and you want to go out there and you want to make money selling to, regular folks that want to just buy a house, another avenue for you is home buyers. So what you typically do, it's more the traditional view of a real estate agent. You meet with these guys, you find out what they want, you do a home search, and you go out house hunting. You go find the perfect house for them. And oftentimes you're out there driving around looking for houses, and it can be pretty exciting, especially when you first start. You're out there, it's exciting, you meet new people, and it can be a good time. So that's another option for you. Now, this is the cream of the crop here. This is where most people should aspire to be, especially if they want to make a big income. You want to become, this is the ultimate thing here, and this is the listing agent. You want to become the selling agent. You want to get listings. You want to have your sign up on someone's lawn. That's what you want. So that is for somebody that's really not afraid to get on the phone, not afraid to knock on doors, not afraid to put themselves out there. And that's how you build a big real estate business, because the listings attract buyers. You see, when you have signs up on someone's lawn and buyers are driving by, they call you up. Now you go, if they don't want that particular house, you go show them something else. And if they don't want that house, you show them something else. The typical, I think the statistic goes is if every listing counts for 1.5 sales, sometimes 2 sales. So focus on the listings, guys. A lot of people will tell you otherwise. If you love working with buyers, or if you love some other aspect of real estate, by all means, go do that. Follow your passion. You'll do better with that anyway. But if you're looking at it from a business perspective and how to grow and scale a real estate practice, you're going to want to focus on listings. So in my next videos, I'll cover how to get listings, how to go out and do that. But this video here hopefully gives you some ideas on how to go drive some income when you first get your real estate license. And hopefully that helps you out. So any questions, any comments, drop them below. Feel free to subscribe. I'll be coming out with some more content soon. You have an awesome day. Thanks a bunch.